I'm going to tell you, explain you something about the fish.
はい。
So, among the references I sent you, there are two fishes side by side, and with the two Chinese character explaining what is this fish and what is that fish. Do you know a little bit about the Chinese character?
No.
Okay. So if you look those two Chinese character, then left-hand side, you see the same picture, same Chinese character, part of the Chinese character.
はい。
This Chinese character fish, right? And if you look at the picture, left side has some additional Chinese character on the next to the fish. And that Chinese character is flat. So that explains it's a flat fish.
はい。
Right? And then the other side has a similar structure, but next to the fish letter, you have another Chinese character, which is the leaf, like tree leaf.
はい。
This one is also flat, right? Leaf is the usual leaves are flat. So both are flat. So both are flat fish.
はい。
So in Western world, sometimes we don't distinguish the two. But in Oriental world, we distinguish two. What is the difference is fish is originally like this. So the one eye is this side and the other eye is that side. Right?
はい。
Right now we have a face so more like the both eyes are like looking the same side, but in the case of fish, this eye looks that side and this eye looks that side. So left and right. Now body becomes flat so that they can stay on the bottom of the sea flat and hide under the sand or whatever. So become flat. Then flat. This eye is okay, but then this eye is dead. Doesn't do any good. Therefore, in the long history, they move this eye a little bit this way to make the space for this eye. So this eye became here. So both eyes are around here. Instead of one here and the other here. So when this eye moves over here so that the two eyes are here, side by side, that's one. But if it's flat this way, then this eye became useless. Therefore, move this way. So two eyes are here. So it's very similar, but which side has the two eyes? It's different. That's why in Orient, we distinguish the two as a different species.
はい。
But in the Western world, maybe they don't watch fish so much. So they call it was the same. Both are flat fish, sometimes called the left-eyed flash fish or right-eyed flash fish, depending on which way the eyes are.
はい。
All right. So up to there, looks like, well, it's just this way or that way. So shouldn't be so much different. But there's something more to it. If we see it this eye and then connect that information, what we see here, and try to move our same side, left, let's say left eye sees this way, and so that we move left half of your body according to this one sees, then this side moves, sees and moves, but this side doesn't do anything. Then in the long evolution category, they notice this side do the exercise, but this half doesn't. Therefore, more muscles just this side, then more muscles here, so became asymmetric. That is probably trouble. Then what happens is the flat then always turns one way and have time to go the other way or something like that. Therefore, in the long evolution, we have something strange. If you see left-hand side, then we send that information to the other half. So what we see left, we move. What we see left, we move our right body to respond. And normal fish is also the same way. What we see right, then we move left body so that we just don't use just one half, both sides have some kind of a function. That's a normal fish. So those flat fish also keeps the long history like that. So the signal here, well, probably goes through brain once, but anyway, this information comes to this side, and this information comes that side. So it's process here. So means our nerve system is really closing. So usually our nerve system is actual wire like thing. So it's crossing. Then something happens. We can't cross on the same spot. So one has to be up and the other is low, or the other way around.
Right.
So there's an asymmetry, the built-in our system. And so whether this one goes up or that one goes down this way, so if we go this way, then this information, let's say, go downward and this one goes upward, then this one get pressed, more pressed.
Right.
Something like that happens. So actually asymmetry starts. So the two fishes not only how they move the eyes this way or that way, there are some other part evolved differently, and which is the jaw. So if we do use this way, then I guess jaw is upward. So upside. Therefore, it's easy to move. So this one, the one goes this way, which is called the left eye flatfish. The can open the mouth bigger and catch the small fish. But the other side, since it's lower, so can't the bottom, the lower side, which the top one covers closest on, can't open the jaw so big. So it's a small fish like this. Therefore, they can catch like catch shrimp like this. So they didn't develop the lower jaw, the teeth. So those two fishes are different. So they eat something different too. So one eats small fishes and the other eat more like worms on the bottom.
I see.
So taste different. And so the one in Japan like sushi, the left eye flatfish is higher quality. Because it tastes better because they eat small fishes. It's better. The other one just worm, whatever.
Uh-huh.
sitting on the bottom. So it's okay, but tasteless.
Mhm.
So that kind of difference exists. So actually even animals or humans have that kind of asymmetry. So when we do this command, usually we are right-handed. That's why we put the right foot forward. Right foot forward. That's the more or less the explanation. But if the right foot forward, then naturally left side is up and right side is down. Right?
Right.
Therefore, this is the left eye, the flatfish, which tastes better.
Mhm.
So, doing this, we have a built-in system which can move better.
Right.
So the jaw can work. Therefore, you already learned during this session, like お互いにお互いを
Mhm.
So if we have a better function in お互い, it's better, right?
Right.
Why this has a meaning, not this. This.
Mhm.
And then you notice this is low and this is high. Usually people see front and back, but actually high and low. Then naturally signal goes this way and go, this one comes this way.
Mhm. Right.
So there's some built-in asymmetry during the long history of the human evolution or animal evolution.
Yes.
That's why it's not because just because we have saw this side, therefore it's easier to pull out. But then you may ask why we put it this side.
Mhm.
And
Right.
probably it comes back to the flatfish.
Mhm.
So this is better. So let's go this way, and man, it's better. And this is low, this is high. Therefore, up high, low, and comes. This is natural. Now this position and this position can line up.
Right.
Natural. And put straight.
Right.
Right?
I see.
So those things we decide when we do this, and then which one comes this way, and then stretch up means this left side foot goes over there right hand side.
Right.
So those things are all related to the what you practice today. And then our brain response is something built up accordingly. Therefore, left brain function and right brain function is somewhat different,
Right.
which probably you heard of it, right?
Right.
Yeah, this side is more artistic, and
Mhm.
side is more aesthetic.
Mhm.
So there is a built-in asymmetry. So we had better understand which way and don't fight against it.
Mhm.
And then you may think this left Jordan, this is something opposite, you think. But actually, look, this is low and this is high. So no difference. Jordan is no different.
Mhm.
So up high and breathe, and then down. So it's again this way and then comes here.
Right.
This time, left foot is a little forward and comes up high and then bring, relax this way and then comes here. Therefore, Jordan's kamae is something like this. Hey, and
Right.
so this relax means goes this way. So when just before Jordan person tried to hit, this side comes down. Oh, man.
Right.
So those difference, but essentially lower, upper. That's Jordan. That's Jordan. That's Jordan. That's Jordan. No difference.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That's why this one goes a little bit this way. Yeah. Hasso is the same thing. Hasso comes from here. So foot. Yeah. So when you do kata, if you think about those things, then you can understand why it's so. Right?
Right.
So lots of details and useful details for the actual movement. So it is not kata is kata, shinai kendo is shinai kendo. If you understand, it's under the same principle. We can understand both.
Right.
Okay. So that's about the today's lesson, and this one has the lots of potential to stretch. So, any question?
Next time I practice Kendo at the university, I'll think about the I will think about the fish,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the asymmetry.
So the last week we already practiced like ichi and then wait. It's the same thing. Then wait. Man.
Hey,
Then you won't be late. You will be quicker.
Hey.
Okay. So would you like to see next Saturday?
hey, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Then you may not be able to read it, but look at the article number 10. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. どうもありがとうございました。
どうもありがとうございました。